Hi everyone, hope you all are good. We are here for grade 10 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password as provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab, scroll down to grade 10 math and then click on view all lessons. There you can find the list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter number sequences. The lessons we're going to cover today are geometric sequences, evaluate variable expressions for number sequences. Let's just start with the lesson. Here I'm on the chapter number sequences. Let's just start with the lesson that is geometric sequences. Okay, let's just start with the lesson geometric sequences. Type the missing number in the sequence. So you need to look for the pattern first. Then you have to find the missing number, right? So basically that is the all the numbers are the factors of 464 times 4 is 256. 256 times 4 is 1024. So that means you have to do 4 times 4, that is 16. Okay, let's just start with the test questions. Type the missing number in the sequence. So which number is missing? The correct option is 16. 16 is missing. Type the missing number in the sequence. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 8. All the numbers are multiplied by the 2. So 4 times 2 is 8. The next one is 8. Type the missing number in the sequence. So which is the correct option? All the numbers are multiplied by the 6, right? 6 times 6 is 36. 36 times 6 is 216. Type the missing number in the sequence, which is the correct option. That is 100,000. Option number 1 is the correct option. Type the missing number in the sequence. So which number is missing? 3, 9, the missing number 81 and 243. So which is the missing number? That is 27. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 125 because each next number is the factor of 5. 1 times 5 is 5. 5 times 5 is 25. Then 25 times 5 is 125. Option number 2 is the correct option. That is 125. Type the missing number in the sequence. That is 4, 16, 64. Option number 2 is the correct option. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. That is evaluate variable expressions for number sequences. Find the first four terms of the sequence defined below. The sequence is 2 times 2 exponent n, and this is the exponent of this 2 only, right? You need to find the first four numbers, so start with n equals 1. Replace the n with 1, so 2 exponent 1 is 2, and 2 times 2 is 4. Now when n equals 2, you have to evaluate 2 exponent 2 first. That is 4, so 4 times 2 is 8. Then you have 2 exponent 3. 2 exponent 3 is 8. And 8 times 2 is 16. So the numbers are 4, 8, 16, and 32. Let's just start with the test questions. Find the first four terms of the sequence defined below, where n represents the position of a term in the sequence. Start with n equals 1, so which is the correct option? That is 4, 8, 16, and 32. Option number 2 is the correct option. Find the first four terms of the sequence defined below, where n represents the position of the number in the sequence. Start with n equals 1. So let's just start with n equals 1. That is negative 5 times 1 minus 1. Negative 5 minus 1 is negative 6. Negative 5 times 2 minus 1. So 5 times 2 is negative 10. Negative 10 minus 1 is negative 11. Negative 5 times 3 is negative 15, and negative 15 minus 1 is negative 16. So the correct option is option number 1, that is negative 6, negative 11. -16 and -21. Option number 1 is the correct option. Find the first three terms in the sequence defined below, where n represents the position of a number in the sequence. Start with n equals 1, so which is the correct option? The correct option is 3, 9, and 27. Option number 2 is the correct option. Find the first three terms in the sequence defined below, so which is the correct option? That is 5, 10, and 15. Option number 2 is the correct option. So let's just start with the n equals 1. 3, 2 exponent 1. 2 exponent 1 is 2. 2 times 3 is 6. 2 exponent 2 is 4. 4 times 3 is 12. 8. 8 times 3 is 24. Option number 1 is the correct option. That is 6, 12, 24, and 48. Find the first three terms of the sequence defined below, where n represents the position of a term in the sequence. So which is the correct option? 12, 36, and 108 because you have to replace n with 1. So when you put n equals 1, that is 4 times 3 exponent 1, that is 12. Then 4 times 3 exponent 2, 3 times 3 is 9, 9 times 4 is 36. Then 3 exponent 3, 27 times 4 is 108. So the correct option is option number 2. Find the first four terms of the sequence defined below, where n represents the position of the term in the sequence. Start with n equals 1. So which is the correct option? Option number 8. Option number 2 is the correct option. Option number 1 is the correct option. 8, 32, 128, and 512. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. So we're working on grade 9 math. Chapter we're working on is number sequences. The lessons we have covered today are geometric sequences, evaluate variable expressions for number sequences. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. That is your homework until next session. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can simply click on the live chat button. Tutors are available there to help you, or either you can write down the questions in the chat box. I'm here to answer all your questions and confusions if you have any. Any questions? Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session.